Hi guys, it's Kim. I'm here to give you an update. Today is December 4th, 2015, and I am officially 35 weeks pregnant as of yesterday. So it is going by really fast. So I just wanted to give you an update. A couple things have been going on as far as symptoms. My sciatica is killing me. It started on the back side on the right of my leg going down, and then I went to the chiropractor, and then it shifted to my left side. So next week I'm going to try the acupuncturist and see if that helps, but I go through moments if I sit too long and I get up, I can't walk, and it's pretty painful. And then heartburn has been happening once in a while. When it kind of comes and goes quickly, but there's been a couple nights where it got really bad. So I just took 2 Tums and it went away. So it hasn't been too bad overall. I'm still working. I'm a hairdresser, so I work on my feet and I'm still able to work. So I'm trying to work up until I deliver if possible. Let's see. What else has been going on? Oh, I had my shower, my baby shower, so that was super fun. I got lots of stuff from my registry. I didn't register for any clothes, and I got a ton of baby clothes because everybody likes to shop for little girls. So my closet is full, and but we got a few things on our registry, and it was funny because a couple of friends had warned me. They're like, don't expect to get everything on your registry. And, because you go with the registry gun and you zap everything and you think you're just going to get everything and you don't. So don't be surprised. Everybody wants to make blankets and buy baby clothes, especially for girls. So, but it's nice. I got some really cute blankets and some really nice clothes. So not complaining, but yeah, it would have been nice to get a few more things off the registry. But we did get gift cards, so we're pretty much complete with the stuff that we really need right now, which is cool. Let's see. And then we had our maternity photo shoot, which was super fun. We went to a place where it's like a hiking trail, but they had really cool fall leaves in the background. And we did our photo shoot, and that was super fun. And so that's another check off the list. There's been so much that I just feel like we need to do, before she gets here, and that was one of the things. And then I just found out to do the photos after she's born, it's best to do them within a week or 2 after she's born. So I'm kind of getting organized, and I'm putting a list together of just stuff that I need to do after she's born and right before she's born and stuff like that, because I just want to be able to get everything done and not forget about things. And I know I'm going to be so sleep deprived that I'm just going to be scatterbrained and not know what's going on. So I'm making a post-delivery list of to-dos, and that is one of them, is to get photos done for after she's born. And then what else? So next week we are going to start... we're getting the car washed, and we're going to put the baby seat in the car and get that all ready and our car all dialed in. And the doctor now wants to see me once a week. So I went in this past Monday. Today's Friday. And then I go in next Monday. Basically, he said originally, I told you guys I have an incompetent cervix, and they had put a stitch in my cervix. And they originally were telling me, well, one doctor said they're going to remove it at 37 weeks, but my actual doctor who is delivering said he usually removes it at 36 weeks, which would be next week. But he just told me this past Monday that that everything is looking good, and he's just going to wait another week or so. So, he's not going to tell me till the last minute. So and he does everything on Wednesday. So I'm going to see him on a Monday, and then he'll tell me, okay, this Wednesday is your stitch removal, the cerclage removal. So it's just so hard because I'm such a planner, and I wish I knew ahead of time when exactly it was happening, but everything is getting close. Then they do want it to monitor me in the hospital once they remove the stitch. I guess they're not giving me another epidural. They're just gonna do it with no meds or whatever. And they're going to remove the stitch, and then they're going to monitor me all day for to see if I start dilating and go into labor. It could happen where I go into labor. It could happen where I just wait and go into labor closer to my due date, or it could happen where I have built up maybe scar tissue and I can actually not go into labor at all and go past my due date, and then in that case I would have a C-section. So we just don't know what my body's going to do. My doctor's not giving me any more ultrasounds. My last one was like in August, so he's not doing ultrasounds at all. He just said everything's going good and I don't need them. So I guess that's okay, because I don't know. Of course, I want the ultrasounds. I want to see my baby, but I guess it's a good thing that they don't really need to do anything because everything's going so well. I don't really know where the head's positioned at this point. They said it should start turning and facing down, like going down. And he hasn't really told me much. He hasn't told me what she weighs. He hasn't really told me anything, so I'm kind of irritated. And I asked, and he did say, when I asked, he said, oh, the head's definitely facing down. But I'm like, how do you know? Like, he didn't feel me. He didn't do anything. So I don't know. I'm not too thrilled with my doctor, but I feel like it's too late to change at this point. But anyways, what else? As far as weight gain, I've gained a lot. I'm out about 34 pounds. And I feel like almost daily, a point something goes up, and I do weigh myself daily, and I probably shouldn't. But, and then of course with Thanksgiving and everything that we just had, it was a lot worse. A lot of salt and sodium. So I was swollen too. Last time my ankles were swollen on Monday when I went in to the doctor. So I'm trying to watch my salt. I'm trying to drink a ton of water. Oh, and then we also started our prenatal classes. I had asked my doctor a while back when I should start those, and he's like, oh, you should have signed up already. And I'm like, okay, could you have told me this, because you're not telling me anything. I don't know what to do. This is my first time being pregnant. So anyways, he had suggested you sign up around the fourth. I think it was the 4th month of pregnancy is when you sign up. And so I waited a little long, and thank God we got a spot in our classes, and we are taking our classes at a different hospital than we're delivering at, because it's closer to the house. And we're really loving it, my husband and I. It's a series of 7 classes, and the first 4 basically talked about what to expect during delivery, so it kind of freaked me out a little bit. But and then the 5th class talked about, they had a therapist come in, and she talked about like the mental part of everything, the postpartum and baby blues and what to expect and stuff like that. And then this past week was a CPR class, which was very informative. And then next week is our last class on Tuesday, and it is, what is it? Oh, breastfeeding. So they're going to teach us how to breastfeed. And then the following week we have our walkthrough at the hospital. And then that's it. It's just coming close, and it's very exciting. We can't wait. We can't believe how fast it has gone. Like, it has gone so fast. It seems like because of being that this is my 4th in vitro, and before that it was like a year of trying, so it seemed like every time I would count up on the calendar, like, okay, I'm 1 week pregnant, 2 weeks pregnant, 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden I'd start my period, and then we'd have to start the counting all over again. And then with IVF I'd get up to 6 weeks pregnant, and then I'd miscarry, or I wouldn't have a successful IVF, and it's like, then it was waiting 2 months for my next IVF, and with IVF there was a ton of waiting, and it was horrible. So it just seems like now I can finally add week by week by week. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm 7 weeks. Oh my gosh, I'm 11 weeks. Oh my gosh, so it's just, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm 35 weeks already. It just seems like yesterday we found out the news, that I was pregnant. So it does fly by. It flies by a lot quicker than IVF. So we're really happy about that. And that's about it. Nothing else is going on. I don't know if you could see this room behind me. It's the downstairs. We had like a little room, and it's kind of open, and we had a bar in there, and so we're remodeling, and we took the bar out, which I was kind of sad about, but we moved it into the garage where my salon is, and we're going to have a salon slash bar, whatever, man cave. And then this room we're going to turn it into a playroom. So my sister came over Thanksgiving and convinced us to do it, and so we had just started. I had been so organized and my house was completely finished until she made the suggestion, and me and my husband got excited and we're like, yeah, let's make it into a cute playroom, because that way we can just throw all our junk in there and all the toys in there when we have company, and then we can have the rest of the house clean. So that's what we're doing now, and that's it. So my house is kind of in shambles as we're trying to figure out where to put everything. And so anyways, it's making me more stressed because now I'm like, oh my God, we went from being completely ready to now I feel like we're not ready at all. And now we have the holidays coming, and I wasn't going to decorate, but I did. We put the tree up and stuff, and all the decorations, because I thought, you know what, I'm not going to not decorate this year. So if it has to stay up a little bit longer, if I happen to go into labor early, then so be it. So anyways, that is all, and I will try to keep you guys updated. I know I go long between videos, but a lot of times there's not a whole lot to report. So that is all, and I will give you a bump shot. I am not lifting up my shirt, but here it is. This is my bump shot, 35 weeks. And that is all. I hope all is well, and lots of baby dust to everybody. Thanks. Bye.